So, you have a pitch meeting reaction for me? Yes, sir, I do. Yes, Brian George has released another one, and this time it's Boba Fett. Can't wait to watch this. I'm surprised he's not done this already, but here it is. It's landed on the internet, and I'm going to mooch it right now and hopefully have a big giggle. So let's not waste any time. Let's see what he's got to say. Let's have a mooch. New.
Star Wars show for me?
Yes, sir, I do.
It's going to be about this badass space bounty hunter in Mandalorian armor dealing with bad guys. Okay, we already have that show. No, that's true, but this one would be about Boba Fett. Oh, people love that character in that thing in the original trilogy where he was, briefly in it. Oh, yeah. So it was like an origin story or something? Because he fell into a Sarlacc pit and died. Oh, well, no, actually, see, he didn't die. At the beginning of this, we find out he survived. Wow, how'd he get out of the Sarlacc pit? By getting out of it. That makes sense, actually. It was a strategy on his part. Yes, it seems like his armor helped him survive, but then some Jawas steal it from him and leave him for dead. Friggin' Jawas. And then he gets picked up by some Tusken Raiders. Friggin' Tusken Raiders. No, he actually ends up becoming friends with them. He does. Yeah, so see, the show's actually going to follow Boba Fett in his new role as a crime boss on Tatooine, right? Right. But whenever he takes a dip in a Bacta tank, we're going to see flashback dreams and nightmares and stuff of him bonding with the Tuskens. Watching an older man have nightmares while bathing is tight. Okay. And so what stuff are we learning from these flashbacks? Okay. A little baby lizard latched onto his brain stem, and so he walked around and got a cool branch and made it into a pointy stick with his new friends. Oh. Alright, so now he's got a pointy stick and he's learned the value of friendship or something. Anyway, all his oh my god, we're just gonna flash back to when he saved Fennec Shan's life and asked for her help. Help to do what? To go back inside the Sarlacc pit to get his armor. He wants his armor back. Didn't you say he crawled out of the Sarlacc pit with his armor in the first episode? Oh, yeah. Whoopsie. And go to become crime bosses on Tatooine. What kind of crimes are they gonna do? Not a single one. Oh, okay. They mostly walk around town trying to get people to respect them, but nobody does because there's like 4 of them. Yeah, that's a pretty tiny crime boss team. But at a certain point, they're going to hire this young gang of looking cyborgs. And what's their deal? Well, they look like they're from the future too, and they have these Back to the Future too. Doesn't feel like it fits with the vibe or look of Tatooine at all. Yeah, but counterpoint colors are fun to look at. I like to look at them. That is a good one. So they're going to have this big old chase scene with the mayor's assistant. It's going to be super slow-paced. Very exciting. Wait, did you say slow-paced? Working with these bad guys called the Pikes. Uh-oh. Yeah, so there's a war coming.
A war.
Anyway, so then Mando's going to be trying to use that darksaber he has, but he's not super good at it. Wait, Mando? Yeah, Din Djarin played by Pedro Pascal. So anyway, he's going to be... Hold on, that's
Hey?
See, I was getting kind of bored, and I really like The Mandalorian, so I figure we do a couple episodes of that show. Where's Boba Fett gonna be? Yeah, it doesn't matter. He'll be doing something.
Yeah, not in it.
Called again? The Book of Boba Fett. But he's not in several of the episodes. Yeah, no, he's not. Baby Yoda will be, though. Oh, my little green money baby. Luke Skywalker, too.
Money
Sometimes
baby.
Looks like a real person. Nice. Anyway, so we're gonna spend a solid 20 minutes on Mando putting together a new ship. Why? Because he needs a new ship. All right. And then Luke's gonna give Baby Yoda a choice. Either continue the Jedi training with me or go back with the Mandalorian. What does he choose? Well, he chooses to go back with Mando because he likes him a lot. So the whole main storyline of the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian trying to get this Baby Yoda to a Jedi, that's just kind of undone in 2 episodes of a different show. Yes. Finally, Mando chooses Boba Fett, and it's time for war against the Pikes. Oh boy. So Boba Fett is like, well, I guess we could go set up in this bunker type thing that I have, but then one of the cyborg kids is like, no, we're gonna stand up and fight right here in the busy part of town where all the people are. That doesn't make any sense. So Boba Fett's like, yeah, okay, that sounds good. It doesn't, though. Well, that's going to be kind of a recurring thing in this show. Boba Fett's going to order people.
Yeah, why did it not do it about Jabba's Palace?
He's going to be like, okay, really? Yeah, so then there's this big old war on the streets of Tatooine. Oh, wow. And one of the cyborg kids going to do a little spin move.
There we go. I wonder what he got when it's spinny.
Possibly. Why would he do that? Because maybe it'll look cool. It might. I don't know. Doing a little spin give him. Well, now we'll be, I don't know, dizzy, I guess, before aiming. Right? I'm going to need you to get all the way off my back.
Dizzy before aiming. Brilliant.
Thing of yours. And then there are going to be these big droids with massive shields firing all over the place. And everybody's shooting these shields, but they're impenetrable. So why bother shooting? Unclear. And so Boba Fett is like, Yeah, man. Well, it sounds like that's going to be hard
There we
to
go.
do. Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yes, he has a Rancor that he knows and learned how to ride off screen, and this
Boing.
thing starts destroying the city. I guess that's helpful. And with the help of the Rancor, they get those freaking shields down. So now everybody can fire on the droids. Yeah, but no, they're going to stop shooting the droids at this point now that the shields are down. What? Why? Unclear. And so then Boba Fett's going to have a big showdown with Cad Bane. Wait, who's Cad Bane? Oh, he's like the big bad guy of the show. We're going to introduce him in like the before the last episode. I feel like if you want this showdown to have any weight, you should maybe introduce him earlier and spend some time building up this rivalry of theirs. Well, fans of the Clone Wars know this is a pretty big deal. What about other people? No. Maybe.
No.
There's some for it, sir. But we're going to spend 2 episodes with the Mandalorian. Yeah, and 20 minutes of one of those episodes is him building a ship that he wants. Okay, but maybe we cut down a little on that stuff and spend more time building up the protagonist and the antagonist. No. Oh, okay.
No.
So Boba Fett wins, and now he's a good guy with a heart of gold. That's not really Boba Fett's deal. Just an old softy who has dreams in his bathtub and goes around town suggesting things and then just doing whatever the other person wants to do. All right. So what do you
All
think?
right.
Well, it's good content for sure. It is, yeah. And I mean, if we have the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda in the finale, I don't see how people could not like it.
So it's just worse Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, Jesus.
Hi, everybody, Ryan here. Thanks for watching that pitch meeting. Hope you liked it. And if you hadn't heard,
It's
Pitch
Marvel
Meetings are
now.
now on their very own channel. So if you could hit that subscribe button, that'd be very appreciated. You can also leave me a comment down below.
I'll start doing that. Like the channel.
And I'm gonna put my thumb down now.
God, that was so funny. I'll put the link below for the full episode if you want to watch it without me sort of ruining it. I said, Ryan George always makes me giggle. How he comes up with this stuff, and he's spot on every time. And yeah, he's not the main flaws of Book of Boba Fett. It's not that series with Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's been majorly flawed. Whether this is a Disney thing where they just think, well, here's the premise, just film whatever and see what sticks. The need to concentrate really on just pulling back on Star Wars as far as concerned. And this is coming from a Star Wars fan, because all the new content we've had for years, this last 5-6 years, is just not been for me quality. It's always been quantity than quality, if that makes any sense. The only recent Star Wars thing I've enjoyed is the Light and Magic series on Disney. That I enjoy because it brings the nostalgia berries of the making of Star Wars and subsequent sequels and other ILM productions. That got me smiling. That got me, especially the first episode when you've seen all the 70s stuff and now they were making it and they were struggling. I know it's a bit repetitive, you've seen bits before, but there's a new slant on it. Up-to-date interviews, but they were sort of saying they were making the Death Star of popsicle sticks and anything they can get hold of, and if you look at it, this is about, I think there's only 5 moulds of a certain square. If you kind of look at the Death Star, it's the same, it's repetition, because there was no CGI back then. And all that is a man, and they're sitting in the sun on deck chairs and that, or on hammocks, or they're just messing about, or up on barbecues, or about to film some of the models now. Brilliant. And this is obviously before they got Skywalker Ranch, they're just doing it like a garage. Brilliant. And that is a lot of dedication. That's the Star Wars I like, because especially the original trilogy, they put so much effort into it. Now it's CGI, and which makes things easy, but it's lost its easy to get sort of done and dusted before the release date. This was not near length hour on all of the films, so it goes to show that hard work was involved. But at the same time, barbecues are great. And Disney have now got Star Wars. It's just, just make that. Let's have some money. Just do whatever. Are you writing it? Yeah. Have you wrote it all? No. I don't matter. Let's film it. That's how I see it. But when Book of Boba Fett, like I said, was a bit topsy-turvy. And having the Mandalorian in it for 2 episodes. As episodes of Mandalorian. It was good. Those were the best episodes. But, like I said, it underlines the series. Especially if you're buying the box sets and that, you have to buy the Book of Boba Fett to sort of have continuity. Otherwise, when it comes to season 3 in the future, hey, what's happened there? Grogu's back. Where's that starship come from? It's one of them. But I won't be buying the box set anyway because I weren't that keen. Memoriam's great, but I think it's just one I'd just rather just stream and see the extras on Disney Plus. So there you go. That's my ramble. I'm done. What do you think? Do you like the Ryan George episode? Are you a fan of Ryan George? Make sure you subscribe to him, and then if you've got a chance, subscribe to me as well. That'd be nice. I would be thankful. Thank you. So until next time, I'll see you again. Pip, pip.
Being a strong, virile Maori warrior from New Zealand, well, you just got to deal with these elements and carry on. Thank goodness for those stunt doubles.